Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Rooted in the Divine. Today we are going to be doing a 3-card spread for the Sagittarius. So we'll do a 3-card spread for the dream work. And then we'll follow that up with one inner child oracle card. So let's see, what does the Sagittarius need to know for their highest good for their dream work this month? And if you're not already keeping a dream journal, this is the perfect invitation to start, because you'll be doing dream work. So let's see what messages they have for you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I totally appreciate it. This is something new that I'm doing because I've realized that your dreams are important. Your dreams matter. And not just like your waking dreams and like your visions and what you want to manifest in your waking time, but while you're sleeping, what's the quality of your sleep? Because, what's the quality of your dreaming? Your dreaming, I don't know about you, but for me, the dreaming affects my sleeping. So if you have a terrible dream and you're having all these yucky dreams over and over again, it's time to be able to work on cultivating and creating the dreams that we want in our night dreams as well as our daydreams. You know what I'm saying? All right, so you have barrier, calm, and intuition. Well, that's beautiful. Let's see what we got here for barrier. And you've got your path too at the end of it. You've got this metamorphosis of beautiful butterflies. That's really cool. Being calm, tapping into your intuition. All right, so the qualities for barrier: self-discovery, illuminate, opportunity, progression, and transformation. Butterflies. Lunar power. There is a link between the full moon and the increased risk of nightmares. But instead of fearing these night frights, welcome the opportunity they offer to illuminate an aspect of your life that you are not acknowledging or dealing with effectively in your waking life, but which you urgently need to for personal transformation. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Those dreams keep coming up for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's something, and I've had some crazy, lots of not great dreams for a long time. And finally I got to the point where I was like, I'm tired of dreaming. I don't want to dream anymore, and I don't want to remember my dreams. And then they finally stopped. I couldn't remember them anymore. And I realized that I needed to start doing more inner work because my dreams were trying to tell me something that it was hard. So that's the whole reason for this series, because I know that I'm not the only one out there, and us digging in and being able to work on cultivating the dreams we want at night helps us to wake and be the better versions of ourselves during the day. You know what I mean? And from that, we fill up our own cup and we're able to be better people for ourselves. And that overflows and extends to the people that we love around us, or the people that we choose to have around us. You know what I mean? So, okay. The ritual. Find somewhere quiet where you can reflect in silence. Select a dream that you have had recently for whatever reason made you feel concerned, confused, or anxious. If dream recall is poor, think about something in your waking life that is a roadblock for you in some way. Reflect on that dream or problem as an observer. Remove all emotion. Don't identify with it. If you were watching or reading about this dream story, or if someone told you about this dream, what would your opinion be? Then say out louder in your mind, nightmares are a transformative gift or a crisis and an opportunity to evolve. Then silently thank the dream or waking roadblock for the opportunity it is offering you to get out of your comfort zone. As you go about your day, trust that your intuition has your back. Nocturnal insight. Your dreams offer you a mirror. Reflect your waking state of mind. So if you feel anxious about your dream symbols, this is clear and present. This is a clear and present sign you need to make changes in your waking life. For example, one of the most common anxiety dreams is being chased, hunted, or attacked. If you have this dream, it suggests that you are avoiding something overwhelming or threatening in your waking life. It can be an external force, but is far more likely to be an aspect of yourself you have repressed or inner fears. Identifying who or what is attacking you can help you get a sense of the meaning. If the chaser is someone or something you know, consider what aspect of yourself it represents. For example, if an animal is chasing you, what instincts are you repressing? Perhaps you're hiding anger or jealousy or other negative emotions that your dreaming mind is helping you work through in a safe way. If you have no idea what is chasing you, then it suggests some kind of past trauma or an aspect of yourself that is deeply buried. If you are being attacked in your dream, this suggests that you urgently need to pay attention to self-care and to review whether or not the relationships in your life are in your best interests. One of the first signs of personal growth is that you are better able to deal with challenges and setbacks in your waking life. You understand that progress isn't made in your comfort zone, and in time you may get to the point when you don't fear or resent setbacks because of the opportunity they offer you to discover resources and creativity you didn't realize you had. Many dreams have strong elements of anxiety and fear in them. If you can move away from fearing these kinds of nightmare scenarios and instead feel grateful for the priceless insight they offer you, you are on the royal road to greater self-awareness and the transformative power it can bring. The mantra, my dreams are my life coach. Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful insight. That's kind of heavy too, isn't it? Like it's like heavy in a good way. It's like a key to unlock the door to get on the path. You know what I mean? Because it's like if you have dreams where, like it's saying, something's chasing you, something's hunting you, you're falling through the floor, your foundation. So if you're falling through the floor, like your foundations, like where are you? And having your dream journal next to you and being able to write this stuff down is a beautiful thing. You write it down, and if you're feeling heavy when you wake up, write it down and just release it and let it go. And then at the end of the week, I would say kind of look at it and see what you can kind of decode from it. Because I used to, in all honesty, I used to be scared of my dreams. Like I don't want to think about them anymore because they scared me. So that would have been key knowledge a while ago, like some useful tools to say, okay. But since I've started doing this series, I've learned more from doing readings and taking little gems and being like, oh wow, yeah, I'm gonna put that little gem in my pocket because that was something I struggled with. So like this, putting the gem in the pocket of like, all right, what are you running from? What does it represent? Let's dive in deeper, you know. That's a beautiful invitation, because once you're able to heal it, and then you're not going to have that anymore. You know what I mean? Then you get to move forward. But even in it being hard and uncomfortable, it's still teaching you something. So the next one is calm. So release your barrier. Stay calm and let your intuition guide you, you know? Stay calm in the work, because it's not easy, you know, but you matter. Your ability to work on yourself matters, you know, because you only get one of you. And how do you want to live your life? You know, do you want to harness all the tools that the universe has to offer us and be able to work on those things and be able to harness and utilize them to cultivate the life that you want, to transform into the beautiful butterfly you were meant to be, you know? All right, so the qualities: patience, quiet, peace, serenity, unity. Lunar power. The waning period, when the moon retreats gracefully into darkness and rest, is a particularly beneficial time to take a step back from your own busy life and daily routines to focus on your state of mind before bed and how it directly influences the quality of your sleep and your dreams. And I'm not kidding, that was all one sentence. No wonder why sometimes I struggle to read these. Now I get it. All right. Pondering the meaning of the dream over a cup of herbal tea is one of the simplest but most comforting and calming ways to do that. That's beautiful. That's a perfect invitation to go over your journal, right? Have a nice cup of tea, set an intention while you're pouring your tea, and then go over your dream journal. Okay, so the ritual: herbal dreams. Before sleeping, boil some water and prepare a mug of mugwort or an herbal tea with calming properties such as chamomile. When the tea has brewed, sit beside the window so you can see the moon and the night sky. If you can't see the moon, imagine her shining down and smiling on you. Then, as you drink your tea, say out loud or in your mind several times, "I am calm and positive, and my dreams are beautiful and full of inspiration." As you do so, think of all the things about yourself, your life, and your dreaming that you love. When you have finished your tea, thank the moon and your dreaming mind for their illumination. Tell yourself you are going to sleep well and recall wonderful dreams on waking. Retire to bed knowing that you will have a wonderful sleep and vivid dreams. Nocturnal insight. There are several herbs recommended for dream power, but leading the way among them is mugwort. The main benefit of mugwort are its proven ability to improve digestion, ease anxiety and depression, detoxify the body, boost immunity, and best of all, promote dream recall. Mugwort is considered safe to take in moderation as long as you are not pregnant, on medication, or suffer from allergic reactions. But it is always best to check with your doctor before taking herbal remedies. The mantra: I am having better and better dreams. That's beautiful. Yes, that's a beautiful mantra to say to yourself. I am having better and better dreams. Make that cup of tea, sit and do this ritual, and then make it a point to have your tea and look over and reflect on your dreams from the past week. Or even if you wanted to wait and do it at the end of the month and see what the theme is. But if you were to do it at the end of the week, it would give you a week's worth of dreams to kind of look at and say, okay, what's the running theme here? What gems do I need to actually work on or to start working on? You know what I mean? Intuition, sorry. I'm using my good old handy dandy homemade index. That's okay. You know what's so funny is I struggled in school. I had a lot of stuff that I had to unpack, and I finally realized why I struggled so much in school. But that being that's not the point. I remember vividly at one point I was in some class. I don't remember if it was a library or whatever, I don't know. And they were doing like alphabetical order stuff. And I remember saying, I don't need to know alphabetical order. Who cares about this stuff? What are you going to use this stuff for? I realize now that it was because I was more concerned with like my home safety life, like at home kind of thing. So I'm working on forgiving myself and releasing, because that little version of me had bigger fish to fry than alphabetical orders. But it's funny because I did the list and I needed to put it in alphabetical order because numerical order was not working out. And so as I'm sitting there trying to write and put it in alphabetical order, I'm like, oh man, yep. And I'm trying to not like beat myself up and let myself feel crazy, because I'm like, how A, B, C, D, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where I had to stop and give myself grace and say, I'm able to do this, but I see where some of these things they teach you in school does come up, and it is handy. And that was one of them. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, so we've got intuition. Thank you for listening to my little story too. All right. Those look like koi fish, don't they? You've got the koi fish circling around the moon, tapping in. All right, the qualities. Perspective, instinctive, discerning, insightful, deep. Lunar power. The waxing phase is a clear symbol of shift and a newfound opportunity to create change. And that is exactly what this fundamental dream decoding ritual represents. It is up to you now to tap into your intuition when you decode your dream symbols and drink in the illumination of your always surprising night visions. The ritual, Dream Detective. Before going to bed, review your dream journal and the dream recall you had on waking or the previous dream. Use the technique of association for each symbol, but be aware that every dream impression represents something about you or your waking life. You are stepping into a hall of mirrors. For example, if your mother appears in your dream, you are dreaming about your own maternal instinct or need to mother yourself. In the great majority of cases, your dream is all about you. Pay attention to your role in the dream. Were you observing or participating? The scenario or setting of your dream hints at its meaning. For example, if you're at school, what do you need to learn? If there is motion or you are in a vehicle, this is a symbol of your current progress in life and the direction you are heading in. Are you the driver or are you being driven? All other images in the dream also offer clues to your state of mind. Pay special attention to how you feel in the dream. You'll know when you have understood the meaning of your dream, as you will get a sudden aha moment of clarity. If that illumination doesn't come, ask your dreaming mind to give you more clarity the next time you dream. Nocturnal insight. Your dreams don't make sense because they speak to you in a different language, and that is the language of symbols and associations, not the language of waking reality. Symbols like puns and metaphors have the potential to tell you much more than words. They are a way for your dreaming mind to express a great deal to you as succinctly as possible. The mantra, I am what I dream. I am what I dream. That's crazy, right? Because if you have like crazy dreams, just remember there's a reflection of something deeper going on inside of you that you're being shown, you know? So, no judgment, just drop your barrier, stay calm, embrace the change, and start tapping into your intuition. Start that healing, because you'll know when you're having the dreams. Like, write it down. Keep that dream journal close by you. That way when you wake up, you can write it down, and that way you're able to look back at it over a nice calming cup of tea and just kind of see with no judgment what's going on. And then like, okay, yeah, I can see I need to work on that. I'm hurting here, or I see that I have a block here, or whatever the case may be, Let me know if you partake in any of these rituals. Let me know if you start a dream journal. And thank you so much for hanging out with me and letting me do this for you. I appreciate it, because doing this for you gives me the opportunity to also learn something new. All right, that one. Ooh, speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. So remember that. Remember that when you're starting. No judgment, no matter what your dreams are. And there can be lots of crazy, you can have some crazy dreams, and even dreams and things that just don't judge your dreams, because in there's nuggets to help you release any hurt, release any blockages, so that you can get on your path to being the best version of you, being able to tap into your intuition to cultivate the life that you want, dreaming and waking, you know what I mean? And you're the only one that has the power to do this. Other people might have done things that affected you growing up and throughout your life, and maybe even now, but you have the power to be able to cultivate and make these changes, because it's you and your body and your mind, your heart and soul. And you are worth taking the time to cultivate and harness your beautiful energy and your power. So like I was saying earlier, beautiful Sagittarius, thank you for letting me do this for you. I really appreciate it. Have the most amazing day, and I will see you on the next one, beautiful soul. Bye.